as a trademark. Okay, so now we know what is trademark. So trademark is something which the moment you see, like your logo, I told you, no, the moment you see the logo of your college, everybody knows associated with the AMS Hyderabad College. Same way, when you see the logo and the name Apple, they immediately they know this is a company which was, which is attributed to Steve Jobs and all. So you can't imitate. That means somebody encroaching your land, immediately go to the police and all. The same way, these people they say that they are encroaching upon our right. So what is the right? We have already acquired a trademark right under IPR, that is intellectual property right. Okay. So earlier whatever is physical property we are mentioning, now it is intellectual property out of your knowledge or wisdom, your imagination, your ideas, new things you are creating. Now the Apple the company is invention or creation, and then this logo also they have created, so that nobody else can infringe upon that. So like encroachment, here we call it infringement. So somebody encroaches your domain or your rights, no, it is coming under infringement act, and then they can be prosecuted. So what is the lesson here? If you are starting a company, and first you have to company name, everything, logo and all has to be registered. Okay, later will come to what is IPR and all. Now the second case, what is happening here? So first we saw that it is we saw the trademark. Now we are seeing something new is copyright. So what is copyright? So again, it is an intangible property. Artistic people know it can be a music. So for example, you know this Doordarshan, those days, Doordarshan, it has music, don't know, before all these news readers started, no, it has a fingerprint music. Do you know that that music? Can you recollect? Do you know that music? Each TV, no, each news channel, they will have their own music and other things. Even the color combination, everything, no, logo, everything is there. The Doordarshan music, the ringtone was very, very unique. Okay, the fingerprinting, you know, that title song or something like that, title music. So it was very unique. Same way, that means that belongs to the somebody has created for Doordarshan, and they have registered in their favor. So it is which property now? It is intellectual property. Okay, so now anybody else if they want to use, they have to get the copyright. Like no, if you want to copy something, you have to check with the owner or creator of that who has registered in his or her name, and whether I can reproduce it. Okay, then he may give it free of cost, or he may charge you also. So then what happens? Then this particular second case, Mr. Y, he made everything in his film. Only mistake, the so-called mistake, what he did is he picked up a famous song from another Indian movie and incorporated it here. So that original creator, no, that he says copyright violation. So what is in copyright? He has used my hard work or my outcome or my creativity. In Tamil, we call it padaipuno. Creation he has used without my knowledge. So then again he has in problem. So in the first is trademark. Now we are seeing copyright. This copyright is very, very important, especially for mass media and our journalism professionals. So now we are in the student's life. When you go, when you start writing for the country, for any concern or any societal issues, then this is very, very important. Recently, you might have heard some dispute between the late legend S.P. Balasubramanian sir and then Ilayaraja. You know the story? What was the problem there? Hello? Okay, I'll tell you. See, SPB's son, he wanted to have a stage up as a music concert in USA. Okay, so he everything arranged everything and all, no. But the music composer or it's a creation of another person for some other occasions. Okay, like a movie or anything, no. So it was done under copyright. That means Mr. Ilayaraja holds the copyright of his creation. And if SPB sir's son performs that in USA, and if it is made in a commercial way, probably for realizing a lot of, raising a lot of revenue or sort of something like that, no? Then it has the commercial angle. Then what happened? It was coming under copyright. So there was a dispute between Mr. Ilayaraja and late Mr. SPB. So then finally they settled with some paying payout of some few crores and all. No? So that is the beauty of the thing. If you have a very good creator, if you have a lot of imagination, if you can contribute something original, and like your land property, you can also hold it as a with a copyright IPR. Okay, so that means anybody who is who wants who are tampering with that, like even you take the books, there are a lot of the books are there. If you are reading textbooks or your college referred to books and all. No? If it is copyrighted, they will not mention also no part of this book in whole or part. No, you cannot reproduce or change or anything without explicit permission of the soul be given. That means everything is copyrighted, so the others cannot just keep on. They can keep on photocopying and use it anywhere else. Okay? So that is copyright, and copyright has very good advantage also. In case you are a very good creator and innovative, you do something in artistic or literary world very innovative and original, and if you get the IPR copyright, it can be transferred to your generations also. Like your, grandfathers or grandmothers' property, ultimately you become the legal heir also. Your daddy and then yourself or your children. Same way, this also, anybody using it, they have to pay royalty in case that is a condition. And even after the demise, okay, it can be in India, they say up to 60 years, they can pay revenue or royalty. Whoever is using, now you see the TV, lot of movies earlier released long back released movie also again they are re-showing, and when they re-telecast, what is happening? Every some 30 minutes or 20 minutes they stop it and put lot of ads they are introducing. So this ad revenue is so huge. Then they how do they get this ad revenue? Not just by just having the TV channel and all. No? You have to have some meaningful or entertaining program. So they are using either the songs from film songs, or they use some comedy scenes from the films, or they use the entire film also for that particular thing, and so they reap some revenue out of it. So then that means there is some body in the country where we have to approach, whether it is FM radio or any form where you are going in, in a commercial way, in large scale, then you have to get the approval. That means whoever done it, maybe the film producer or who has hold the right, the copyright hold, he might have even passed away from 10 years, 15 years back. But his children will be getting as long as this film or even the songs or even the stories, if the novels and all, if its copyright is there, it can keep on be passed. Like for example, they say late Mr. M.S. Viswanathan, you must be knowing, a famous Tamil film, he has contributed a lot to the Tamil film, and he passed away. But now they say that children are getting a huge, children or grandchildren and all, they are getting huge royalty out of his, creations and all. So now copyright, something we know what is copyright. So trademark, you'll see little in deep now. So the trademark, the moment you decide your company, and the moment you decide this is my company's name, and this is how my logo should look like, everything, then you have to register it. Okay, so how to register that we'll see later. So the moment you register it, nobody else can tamper with that. Okay, so now next is the copyright. The third case, this particular guy who was an explorer, but what happened? He went out all out in the world, and finally he landed in a new island. He thought he has discovered, okay, discovered a new island, and he claimed patent. So what is patent then? So first we saw, first one what we saw, it is the trademark. Now copyright, now patent. So patent is something given to an idea, original idea, or new invention, not the discovery, invention. So what is discovery? What is invention? Suppose let us say, take the example of Isaac Newton. So he saw that apple falling on his head. So it is gravity, but it's a great in discovery. In fact, it's a discovery, and it's not an invention. So why? Because it's already happening. It is happening everywhere. Only thing now, accidentally you discovered that it is due to gravity. Okay. So then it is the original contribution is not already existing in nature. Then what is invention then? For example, Alva Edison, Thomas Alva Edison, he invented the incandescent lamp or a tungsten filament lamp. So that was something new out of his knowledge, wisdom, out of his new idea. It is an innovation. Okay, so innovation becomes invention, and invention becomes your product, commercial product, and it serves the entire world now. And so that means it is a real invention. So this invention can be patented. So what do you mean by patented? So there are many examples you can give of patenting, like your ball pen also. That is when was invented something new, so they wanted to patent it. So what do you mean patenting? It is my invention. It is my idea, original idea, which is benefiting a lot in the world, all the people. And yeah, I mean, if I got to do further research on it, I need further revenue. So otherwise, who will pay for all this research and development, innovations? So that means we need some royalty, or we need some commercial revenue back to the original person who has invented it and who has patented in his favor. Okay, so there are many examples. We'll see one by one later. So now, patent. Why this particular Z was denying the patenting? Right? Because it is already existing. Nothing new. He just discovered it, not invented it. He did not create anything, but it was existing there. So he happened to go there, and he is, found it. That's all. Okay. So that means when already existing thing, he can't patent. Okay. Only new things he can patent. Right? Now the fourth case we will take. Good case. So here we are going to use another word. Geographical tag. We say geographical index. We will say what is this? We will say geographical GA. We will say. So GA tag. What is the GA tag? A particular place which is known for famous agricultural product, not any product which is very famous, but it is a particular place. For example, in Gujarat, there is a Gilgit. It's a place of the name of the place where all the mangoes will be nutritious, and the moment you say Gilgit mango, the whole world knows it is a mango. So it is, geographical has that given. The place is now different. They know it is an indicator. So geographical indicator is actually called a particular place. This you can identify always. Gilgit means it is in Gujarat, right? And another simple example is or known example, the first G tag in India, Darjeeling tea. So that tea estates are there everywhere. In all the states we have the tea estates, okay? But the moment it's in Darjeeling is very special. Okay? So those people say this our original thing, and the entire we are contributing, and this particular tag is required. So all the growers, the tea growers, whatever they grow, they come under this category. So GIA tag. So they can sell the product in under this particular GIA. That means nobody else. Not only suppose you are growing, having a tea estate in Telangana, or say Hyderabad, you have a tea estate, but you can't name it as it is Telangana tea. You can't name it as Darjeeling tea because it is only GIA tag. That is only is coming from a particular area in Darjeeling that can be named. So what is the trade name difference? So trade name is a particular product or particular company. But here GA is given for the all. Say for example, the Darjeeling tea producers, maybe that may be hundreds of tea producers. All of them can use this particular GA tag with the company associated with that company. So they are protected too. So that means nobody else can imitate that one. Okay. So we'll see one by one again now. Right. Now we'll slowly see what is intellectual property. We said it is an intangible property. Physically, or you do not be able to feel it, or sometimes or see it or feel it at all. But what is that then? There are it is creation of mind. Okay, such as inventions, or I told you inventions. Literary one. Maybe when you become a journalist or mass media communicator, no, you will be contributing a lot to the literary world. That if it is original, if it is creative, and if it is possible, and if it is as per law, if it is there, you can also patent it. Okay. Then if it is artistic work, there are many artistic work, the painting or anything. So if it is something original, okay, you can patent it. And designs, we'll see what are the design also. This design patenting also very, very important. See for example, that
all the two-wheelers have the same thing, no? Two wheels are there. There is one handlebar, headlight, engine, everything is there. But everything, let us say, particular brand, Honda two-wheeler, Honda bike may not be looking exactly similar as Yamaha bike. Both are bike only, but they have different components. Maybe same component, piston will be there, gear also piston will be there, gear also engine is there. Everything is similar, but the design is different. So that is what it makes unique. Certain bikes, no, like Pulsar, they say, no, that is looking very sporty. So that means the other vehicle may be a family vehicle. So everything is identified as by its look, by its performance, by its safety, all those things. So design is very important. Everything you can design, each and every design you can patent it. Okay, so that means nobody else can, imitate that. So that your work or your property, intellectual property gets protected. Okay, so that's what you mean by protection. The names, there are symbols. The symbols also, protected by IPR rules and all. Like Ashok Leyland, if you take, the symbol of Ashok Leyland. Samsung, if you know that, immediately the name of Samsung, how it is written, what is the color associated with that, everything is known. Some images used in commerce, okay, we will see one by one later. So all these things are coming under the problem. So broadly, if you want to classify, you can say IPR means what are the protection given by our rule of the land. That you are protected for as patent or copyright or trademark. So under this, there are many other categories are there. Like Professor was telling, it is the new breed variety, the agricultural things, farm variety, everything is there. So now just see what is a trademark now. Name of the company. Okay, so if it is unique, Ashok Leyland means Ashok Leyland. Telco means telco only. Nobody else can have the same name like Apple, Samsung, and all. And logo, okay, logo it is unique. So the moment you see a logo of Sony, it is Sony only, right? Or you see the logo of our any other computer items like uh, Renova, it is a logo. So it is immediately associated with that one. Slogan also, we'll see what are the slogans also, no? Nike, everything has a slogan, right? So the slogan of your product also immediately is trademark, okay? They're registered under trademark. So nobody else can imitate it. Right. Now what is copyright? Where it can be applied, no? So it is what is the property here? Literally, books are there. Yes, no, so books are artistic work. There are many paintings are there. There are many types of artistic works are there. If it is really, even the paintings are sold for in lakhs also, no, right? If somebody does that, then he has to get the benefit out of it, so that he can improve the business further upon it and he can serve the people. So he needs money, right? And others simply cannot, take away his hard work and his creation. So artistic work also can be under IPR country films, as I said, films. So you find a lot of, especially in Tamil films, you find almost all films or most of the films will have some copyright issues. And, I don't know whether Tamil films you are following it up. Normally I used to give many film examples for the students of mass communication in Chennai and Tamil Nadu. So even the famous audio disturbance coming. Somebody has to mute. Yes. Now, even our superstars, the film recently there was some issue. Somebody said it is copyright violation, and even Vijay, actor Vijay, Ilai Thalapathy got it. His film has some issue. Almost everywhere there is my story or my, film, whatever they say. All those things, my contribution, they have taken it without my permission. So it amounts to like you are somebody encroaching your land, physically the land or house they are encroaching, including what other things they are stealing. So they say when they go to the board, or there are some boards for authorities, they have issues also. But then either out of court settlement or as per law, they settle and settle. Okay, then patent, invention by patent. I told you patent means your contribution, which is of intellectual applications and rules and regulations are there where your rights are protected. Okay. Then last one, what I said is seeing that which is related to the particular place or region. Okay, so and country also, right? So now if we are India, so an overview, so it is simply a protector, like the slide shows, no? It is just for protecting you against rain or shine or any wind. Okay, so your gender sets are there when you're starting a company. You need to be protected against so many other invaders. Okay, so that's what. So intellectual property rights will see. As I told you, there are many angles. So one by one, it's a very vast question. Normally for university students, we have some 3 days, 4 days continuous program on this. I will just try to give an overview or just list of what are those things like. So as I already mentioned, basically it is patent, trademark, and IPR. IPR is there. There is a trade secrets also. See, traditionally we may be knowing many things, right? So our traditional knowledge of our country is very rich. But most of the things, we may not document it or might have not been registered in our name. So it is prior known. It is prior knowledge we have, but it is not. We are not. A few years back, you might have heard this basmati rice. Okay, so what happens? Somebody in US they patented it. So it is our creation. It is our traditional knowledge, and it is already there in India. So and there was a fight for that, and then we got the copyright. No? So like that, there are issues. So again, another way of classification is slightly enlarged. We'll go. We'll slightly keep enlarging it. So patent already I told you, and copyrights I told you, trademark I told you, design I told you that the design of each component also can be patented, right? And GI and traditional knowledge and the journal indication tag, all those things you know now, and confidential information also in case it is required you can patent it, but mostly if it is of strategic in nature. For example, nuclear research or space research, all cannot be brought into the public domain. So what we do normally, if it is a classified documents, okay, whichever it is useful for the public, we take to the public domain and then patent it. See those things what we do. And plant varieties, again, farmers and scientists or farm scientists, they have to be protected. Because creating a plant is very not easy job. Creating a particular variety may take years also. Give some examples of the yeah. Now, why are scientists involved in IPR? So some of you might be wondering what a nuclear scientist has to do with this particular topic, IPR. Yes. So a lot of investments, okay, it's happening there. New ideas are happening. Okay, new technologies are being developed by our space research and nuclear research, which finds a lot of application in the public domain. So somebody else can say that I don't know whether it's steal it, or somebody else duplicate it and register it there and they monopoly as the direction of living. So somebody patented it and they are making money out of it, then there is no ban for competition. Okay, that is globalization and all. This monopoly become new monopoly. So that should not happen. So what we do, we find many technologies and transfer to the public on non-exclusive basis. It's a non-exclusive basis. Right? So now, water again, there are many technologies which keep transferring with the rights to the entrepreneur to use the technology, right? And food again, there are many technology which is touching almost everybody in the country, every day everybody in the country. Simple term, if I want to put it in a nutshell, if you take 2 idli a day, 1 idli is from BRC, the scientists hard work. That means BRC scientists are working very hard to generate, develop new crop varieties. Okay, so the crop varieties, how do they take? Because how do they develop? They take it. Each variety may take some 7 to 9 years for bringing into the public domain. So that means a lot of investment is required. So government of India is investing, and a lot of scientists they have to put a lot of efforts, and they have to use their intellectual level to create new varieties, right? So when it comes to the public domain, how it has to be protected, right? How it can be protected against any monopoly. So anybody who needs something, they will be given
this particular breed, crop, variety and all. For example, almost all states, including Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and all, many of the oil seeds, many of the pulses and cereals would be of origin from DRC. So that way, it's protected and same time it is contributing to the people at large. So that there is a big role of this idea of government laboratory. And say the healthcare you take almost you all very big hospitals, corporate hospital or any major hospital facilities. You find that the scan will be there. Even nuclear medicine center will be there. Almost all hospitals, government or private, they have nuclear medicine center. So there we give a lot of technology to the entrepreneur or the hospitals or whoever is concerned to serve the people on non-explosive basis. So in the environment, national security, technology, wherever public at large it will benefit. Because we have to transfer technology in the favor of entrepreneurs on non-exclusive basis. So water again, you may have known that recently entire village, tribal village in Nilgiri, Tamil Nadu, they have become the model village of why is model village? Earlier it was very remote place and no electricity here, no access, no sanitation at all. Now government has taken it as the model village and now the entire population of the tribal village, they are all getting clean water. You are Chennai, you are in Hyderabad. The water you drink may not be so clean, but people have got such a clean water based on technology. Okay? So, and water, what is this unique about it? It's much better than your water purifier, all over paper at home, because it doesn't waste even a single drop of water and it doesn't require electricity for its operation. And maintenance by the tribals are maintaining it just with smart. There is no need for AMC or technical technology. Lifetime is around 3 to 5 years. And its lifetime is around 3 to 5 years. It can serve significantly the pressure of the water. This water, HGV burned, all these RO and bottle, can water and all that. That is already been indicated or told that they are burning it. Why they are restricting it? Because according to the HGV order, it takes away all the minerals. Minerals are very important for our healthy condition. All the minerals are removed because they were something like DM water. So that healthy water needs to drink and it's not taste water. So that's classified all these things. So we have transferred this technology of manufacturing water purifier. A lot of Tamil Nadu around I think 10 companies have come up now. So they will be supplying this water. Even Telangana will not take it. Even Hyderabad also they go down but and it's very he has a creative mind. What he does, same technology, he has converted it into a blast water. So that when you go for a travel train travel or anywhere you travel, so whatever water you get, simply you can fill it and then river compressing becomes very clean water because of this ultra filtration membrane. He can make an invention. Basically, our design is different. And he has modified it. So that is where patent laws are very important. So anybody else duplicating it, they have to get this permission. Or they have such a way it doesn't duplicate the same version. So now let's see. Why these are the government of India or in state government, they have schemes. Okay? So all these schemes basically some technology implement. Right? Search water. You might have heard of search water. Just before this lockdown, I was in Hyderabad discussing with municipal corporation commissioner, engineers and all, and many other government organizations in Telangana. Even Madam also was there. Governor Madam Excellency also there. I could get an appointment with her and I discussed all these things. What can be done for Telangana state and all. So what do you mean by that? Because there is all government schemes can be successfully implemented or executed with their robust technology. If you have robust technologies, then it is very all these schemes will succeed. Okay, one of the main pillars is technology. So technology, when we transfer, how do we
PRC cannot directly come and clean the lakes of Hyderabad. What we do then, we develop a lot of entrepreneurs. Okay, so entrepreneurs means that's a company who are competent enough to particular. So it is solid waste management. They should have prior experience and they should have interest. There are some criteria, and we transfer the technology. So non-exclusive basis. If 10 people from Hyderabad they want this particular technology, all the 10 will be given. And now dry sewage sludge hygienization. It is another technology which is doing great wonders in many parts of our country, and that's smart city. You might have heard about the word smart city. And in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, the municipal corporation they have taken this technology and they are using this technology. So again here entrepreneurs are there. Okay, so we license them. That means they become the technology holder, and already there are many technology holders of the same technology. One of the technology holders they went there and they have completed the project. So what is our technology doing there? The entire city, Ahmedabad city, generating around 100 MLD, million liters of sewage per day. So they are converting this into recyclable or reusable water, non-drinking purpose, construction or irrigation. No? So to that level, it is hygienized. And what else is giving? Very good, important, another major important product is your natural manure. So the organic manure they are getting making out of the sewage. So that they have entered into alliance and contract with Gujarat Fertilizer Corporation. So there is a urban rural sustainable alliance they call it. So what they say, we give you the organic manure, you reduce the use of chemical fertilizers like urea and potash and give us a healthy food back to the city. So that means again here IPR is very important. Okay, whoever is doing it. So that we have a lot of entrepreneurship development technologies or skill development programs we conduct, water body restoration. So all these things, food processing, everything concerns with this IPR. Okay, because it is an intellectual property developed by scientists employed by Government of India in ISRO, space research or nuclear research or DBT or DSD. So when the technology is matured and becomes, robust, and then you can transfer to the public, then IPR plays a major role. Okay, so that way we are concerned. So whenever we have the technology, we have to get the direction or we have to get the guidance from our policy makers. Normally, policy makers we start from that it is our honorable prime minister, chief ministers, governors, and all other key ministers like education minister or environment minister. Secretaries, IAS, and all. No? So we had to put across all the technologies, and we had to find out where exactly this particular technology can be used for development of the country and the welfare of the people. Right? So this, as I told you, these are technology holders. Food processing. We have hundreds of food processing technologies. Again, each one has started their own company here. It is simple food processing only, but each company the product will be unique. So it is again IPR. Okay, so X cannot imitate the Y. So we have a lot of technology transferred under IPR. Okay, it is all okay. Now again, a little bit we'll see. This will keep on again repeating, so that the first time listeners know it becomes. They are getting familiarized with all these things. So industrial property. When I say this intellectual property, now they say what is industrial property. Again, as I told you, which is having industrial application can be patented. Original idea, novelty should be there. So trademark, can you give me some example of trademark which you know with a slogan? Any trademark with a slogan? Student, somebody was on the line, no? What's the name? Again, Shivani. Shivani, are you with me? Or any other student who is connected now? Any example can you give? Students?
Yes, Shivani, sir.
Yes, Shivani. Any trademark with a slogan? Can you just give an example? Any big company? Yeah. What is the company?
Like we can take any company, no, sir, like any food
Just Google it, you'll find a lot of big companies with they'll be having some slogan also. Any example can you give me? Just Google it and find the famous Nike shoe. No, what is the slogan there? What is the design they have? Can you just find out and let me know? By the time I'll start other. So industrial designs. Okay, when you say industrial property, these are the major things. Confidential information. All these can be, patented. And next is where copyright, as I told you. Now let's take the example. Next, best example. You see the Coca-Cola. It's a trade secret. So no, they cannot reveal what is in that formula. Okay. So throughout world they are ruling it. Okay, they are the major shareholders, or the major share goes to them only. People will drink soft drink means they immediately go for Coke or Pepsi and all. No. So Coca-Cola, Coke company, they have a major share, but still nobody knows what is the exact formula. Like your KFC, they will not reveal it. Okay, KFC is there everywhere in the world, at least in India. Many places you find in Chennai also. So formula is known only to the creator. So it's all trade secret. I told you that IPR, trade secret need not be revealed to others, but they can make money out of it. So see the Coca-Cola, if you take this particular bottle shape, only with Coca-Cola. See how they write the CEO, even the see that alphabets also, the design and font size, font style, everything is different. Okay, so nobody else can exactly do it, right? So that is patented. So nobody else can say Coca-Cola is the correct. Bottle shape you see, that is unique. Not all bottles can be patented. So this particular bottle, they will be a lot of ideas and innovations going in. See, they thought that there should be shape, curved shape so that the bottle doesn't fall. There should be gripping facilities so that all around the grips are there. So everything they have calculated, and this particular shape has now become even if the name Coca-Cola is not the particular shape, somebody says they'll associate it with Coca-Cola. Okay, so again, logo type, and Nike was telling she simply tick only, but here the color, the shape, aspect ratio, or the proportionate sizes, everything, angle, everything is fixed now. The moment you see this, it is something like shoes or your other products of Nike company. Now, Shivani, what does this M stand for? Any idea? What is M?
What
What is
can
that?
I see, sir?
Yeah.
That is McDonald's, sir.
Yes, McDonald. Right, very good. Who is that?
Likita, sir.
Likita. Yeah. So now you see, the moment you see, we know M is already known, but whether a simple M can you patent it? You cannot do it. No? It's alphabet. Everybody has a right to use it. You can't monopolize. Simply A, B, C, D, E, and all. No, you can't monopolize. But here there is a particular shape, okay, and particular color, and there is a slogan below it. You see the slogan. What is the slogan? I am loving it. Okay, and that also they say I apostrophe M, and then a G is not there, apostrophe it. So that means nobody else can reproduce these two. And what you find there at the top, no, is small or within the circle. Can you see that, Shivani or Likita? That is a small R. That means they are registered trademark. If a R means it is registered already. Okay. Nobody else can use this particular M. Though it's alphabet common to everybody has the right to use alphabet M. But here the particular design cannot be reproduced at all. The color cannot be reproduced at all. So this is what our what we use it as a trademark, right? And below you find that is orange. Okay, the orange company also must be knowing. Okay, orange they have TM is mentioned, not R. What is the TM? That means they have applied for registering under the trademark, but it takes some time because the moment you put an application, make an application to the concerned authorities, they will not immediately give it. So time may take around 1.5 years to 2 years. They may take it. Why? Because they have to research. Patent research they have to do it. That means they have to look at various within the country and outside the country, whether the orange name anybody else has registered, whether the same color, same font, everything is there, whether the same style already registered, then you can't duplicate it, you can't give another right to another third party. So they say TM will be there. So TM means what? They have applied for trade. R, that is a trademark, but still it is under process only. Okay, so it may take 18 months or 24 months. Right. Now here again you see types of IPR. So industrial property, as I already told you, all these things, aspirin or anything, if you say, you know, these are, as I told you, trade secret, you know, this McDonald or your KFC and all, they will not reveal it, but it is coming under trade secret. But still it is patented. Okay, somebody else can reproduce it. And geographical indications. See, for example, I think Hyderabad, there is one particular biryani or some item is already in the GI tag. See, GI tag, Tamil Nadu state, around 20 products have been already been GI tag. If I remember correctly, Telangana has some 11 products already GI tag. That means every region is associated with particular product. Professor, whether your Charminar is a monument, no, that is, getting any IPR protection like Taj Mahal. Now, recently, you may be knowing that Mumbai Taj Hotel, here they used to, you will find a lot of films that they used to make. So, it was available free of cost. No? Maybe you pay a pittance like your rent or something. You can film it. But what happened, slowly people realize that these film guys or any advertisement guys, they use it for commercial angle. They make a lot of money out of that building. Now they have even the rights to take photograph for commercial use is also protected in Taj Mumbai. Like that, you can see any copyright related issues again for mass media and journalism. It's very, very important. So all these things are coming under IPR now, right? So IPR, what do you mean by IPR? It's one of the pioneers in this area. So he has very, famous quote when you attend the classes on IPR for credit course and all. This is one of the things normally we give. Intellectual property is most basic form of property because man uses nothing to produce it other than his mind. Very beautiful definition. So nothing is required if you are creative, if you are able to think out of the box, if you are thinking, able to think differently, okay, then you are creating an intellectual property. So that capacity may not be equal to all the people. Something have a higher intellectual level, something may not have that particular new idea, all the things may not be there. So this part of anybody's contribution needs to be protected. Okay. So again, Thomas Alva Edison. So invent, you need a good imagination, not a pile of junk. Okay, so Thomas Alva Edison, is a famous personality. So this is his first time. Okay, and WIPO, that is World IP Organization is there. So what is that definition? Intangible property, that is the result of human creativity. Beautifully given. See, it is initially made out of nothing other than his mind. Now the WIPO definition says intangible property, that is the result of human creativity, such as invention, literary. So if you are good in literature, artistic work, design, phenomena, names, everything can be patented. Or if you are becoming a journalist, when you are writing about the dispute, there are a lot of disputes are there. I don't know the time for many things. One famous example is the Apple company and Samsung. Shivani, you know that what was the fight? International court and everywhere, all the countries have to come up with legal parlance. What was the issue between Apple and Samsung? Any idea? See, Apple has brought out its own brand of iPhone or whatever phone they have brought it out. And they found in the market something very similar to that, very marketed by Samsung company all over the world. So immediately the objected, it is our property, our intellectual property, because we are a company, we are paying a lot of salary to our intellectuals, and they have come up with this beautiful design of this iPhone or Apple phone. And then how can other company, that is Samsung, they can use our intellectual property and they can manufacture and market phones in their name. Okay, so it belongs to them. That's what they're claiming. So immediately Samsung, what they did, they filed suits in different countries. Around, I think it is some 10 or 12 countries. They filed a suit that it is their own creation. It has nothing to do with Apple phone and all. Yeah.
Sir, the Samsung copied the iPhone
Yes,
of the iPhone, the Apple's futures, and they did that.
right,
So the
right,
the government challenged the Samsung
correct.
company to pay the penalty.
Yeah, no, government cannot challenge it, but here because it went to court, it is a legal matter. No? It went to court. So almost all countries, Samsung won. So the country said that it is Samsung version only. But this Apple company did not leave them. So they went to the apex court in their own country. So then they finally they won it. So either you pay a lot of damages or compensation, or you stop manufacturing. That was the US court verdict. So there are many other company examples also. I mean, even our day-to-day what we use also small items also, we find a lot of issues are there. Okay, we will see one by one if time permits. Then again, different type of same IPR, we have a different classification now. Okay, so copyright and trademark, all these things are listed here. So copyright, it's for creative artists. Now either a book writer or a filmmaker or a music composer or you are a lyricist, anything. All these are copyrightable. So the moment you have this particular talent, so you will have copyright. Okay, so that you are protected and everybody can use it, but with the due recognition. So most of the TVs you will find, they will reproduce some other TV channels news because in India they are not getting right. Okay, they are not able to get a visual that particular incident, any particular incident which is breaking news. They will say courtesy Doordarshan, courtesy some courtesy they will mention. That means it is not our property. With the due respect to the original creator, we are using it. Okay, and there are agencies like ANI, who must be knowing ANI, PTA and all. So they have their own, mode of business. What they do, they create all these visuals or stories, and they give it to the members. Members means they have to pay some amount, and the annual subscription will be there. So as a journalist, if you are a PTA, so you will be making a lot of original contribution. But same incident, any reporter can do it. But if you are doing it in a style, and it is for a particular company, and only members can try. Okay, so even sometimes you'll find that even TV also they will say courtesy to ANI. Nothing they will mention. Okay, that is the thing. And geographical indications I told you, it's the right for the business borders for the particular area. So trademark is same thing. Then all other things are right for innovation, created, industry design. Set by a particular car brand. Nobody else can imitate it. Like say Honda City, you will find that logo will be head. And same Hyundai also head only. But most things are not different. Same. So they are using alphabets only, but it is different. Okay. So that is unique again. Trade, but now nowadays a lot of disputes going on in this particular area also. Because now any processor, whether mobile or computer, everything has a processor, and basically it is having a lot of semiconductors, IC layout and all. So the moment you are doing something great, okay, if you find that is original, novel, and for example, mobile size, if you are able to reduce it, mobile heaviness, weight, if you can reduce it with the new design, immediately patent it, okay, so that others cannot imitate it, and immediately they have to give authority work for individual contribution, okay. So otherwise some countries will keep on making money and we have to keep buying it, okay. And plant varieties, biodiversity, the latest condition if you see, biodiversity also added. Because biodiversity also, each country has their own reserve or own their linked to the biodiversity. Somebody else should not claim it because in future there is a lot of commercial angles attached to it, and they can make money out of your particular traditional variety also. Right. Now, intellectual property in a nutshell we will put it. If you say copyright, 60 years, as I told you, your lifetime plus 60 years. Okay, so that means your next generation has next also in next 60 years, they will continue to they will keep getting the benefits out of your work. Okay, so then copyright, then patent. When you say patent, if you are intending, registering an patent or an invention for patent, 20 years for eligibility. Okay, you can keep it for 20 years. That means 20 years you can make commercial benefits out of it, or you can make a lot of revenue out of your invention. That is patent tax, right? But as
professor was, your director was mentioning, no, if somebody monopolizes and they doesn't allow others. I will give an example. I don't want to mention the name of the company. It is there in Google. You can find out. The famous pharmaceutical company. Okay, so they patented. It's a drug for cancer. So the moment you say cancer, everybody will get allergic, and then the people will have money. So they will be ready to pay any amount for treating for cancer. So these people started charging for their patented product in lakhs. See, and if and it is not one time medicine. Every 1 month, or 2 months, 3 months, so you have to keep repeating the same treatment, same medicine you have to give. Then just see how many of Indian people know, how many of us can afford 10 lakhs every 3 months or 20 lakhs every 6 months, and like that, no, it becomes very, then government can intervene. So as Professor was mentioning, in that case what happens? So government said that it is, you are making undue advantage of the invention. So that is the Trading Practices Act is there. So it is unfair trade practice. You can't monopolize and then tax the people, because it is life-saving device. Yes, they are giving you patent protection, but patent protection should not be should not deprive the genuine people who may not have this much lakhs of rupees. Then what they did? When they said this licensing has to be given to others also. So post licensing was done to other firms. So again they advertise, and the other companies which are ready to just copy or whatever with a new reference to the original inventor, they allowed it. In case that another protection also is there. In case no other pharmaceutical company comes forward, in the government company itself, they can start also by the same company. That way, our government of India takes care of this monopoly. Okay, again there are many examples. When you get next time, you will just see. And trademark, whatever the brand names and logos, it is valid for 10 years only. That means every 10 years you have to keep renewing it, right? And except copyright, all other things, no, it is it is territorial based. That means if you get a patent in India, that may not be valid in another country like European country or America. So everything, suppose you want to market product like Honda City, the Honda company from Japan, they are got in India. So they are registered here. So, but copyright is universal. That means the moment you say, oh, this is my contribution, throughout the world, they have to acknowledge it is your contribution. Literally work on the original artistic work. That is why I told you know this Ilayaraja and Mr. SPB went to court, because though it is done in the performance was about to be done in outside India, immediately they are coming under this IPR Act. Okay, so that is the thing. And cheating the tax, that is 10 years valid. You can renew it, right? Not is getting renewed. So there are many other things. I think Banaras saree, they call it Kanchipuram saree. There are many other examples are there. Telangana itself, 11 GI tags have been given. So the intentional design, okay, 15 years valid, whether it is 2D design or 3D design, right? It is 15 years protected, and you can renew it after that also. The patent sometimes may not be given renewal after 20 years. Mostly it will stay the same. Now it goes to public domain, because the patenting, yes, you are done some invention. Out of invention, they have made a lot of money, and that is endlessly got big money. So as the invention has to benefit many people, so this becomes in public domain. So there are trade, many are there. Trade secret is infinity, right? So biodiversity, everything is there, right? Yeah. Now you see this. Why we are very much keen on this particular IPR, right? Because now you see most of the products what we use is coming from abroad. You take a mobile phone or any other TV or your AC, fridge, everything. Most of the, even the jewelry, anything, no, these are all coming with the trademark. R is there will be there. You find R round, small round is there, no. So R, that is registered already. So that means some other country, some other company is getting reaping benefit out of our ignorance. Okay. So government says, innovate. You come out with a novel idea. You create new ideas so that your product gets patented throughout the world. Okay. Now you see, we have to improve this. What the India is studying, you know. The number of patents world volume. You see, China is number one, right? India is almost the target here in terms of patent. So the moment you patent is for example, your company, your particular company, you get a lot of revenue out of it. So Indian company grows. Okay. So that money you can invest in further R&D, or you can use it for CSR, whatever you say. Like now everything goes outside the country. Somebody else is getting better. Okay, that's what the trademark everywhere you see. Industrial design also we are lagging behind. So China is coming fast. As per this note, the 2017 statistics, this China volume is huge. So that means the royalty is flowing to China, right, from all other countries, whatever product we use. We could reverse it. This is what initially I was showing. No, with world ranking, we are much lower end. Right, out of 50, we are in the 44th position. So IP policy, law, regulation, enforcement, everything we have. But still, many other universities, many other inventors, many other students, even PG students, not college students, they doing some internship. If you find some literary work, for example, mass communication, or journalism, something original, unique, novel, you can fit it, right? So that anybody else, if they want to use your video clip or any work, they have to pay royalty to it. So that means China, they are trying to make money out of everything, right? Okay, so maybe with this I will stop. I will show some other pictures how this IPR is being interrogated and are the challenges for India. So here, see one simple fact we are not realizing it. More than 90% of the patents are improvement. Somebody has already patented it, already existing in there. You do simple, some improvement and you patent in your name. Okay, so Jeffrey, for example, what is Jeffrey but Jeffrey? There are few versions. Somebody will made it by invention or not invention, innovated and they made a small strip of wire into 400 and made it a jump clip or jump clip. And now many others improvement are making it and they are registering in that name because any office or any college in the house, everywhere you find jump clip. But new varieties are there. Okay, so even boat hanger, you see there is a lot of interesting things where we may not know. When boat hanger, some other country they have patented, and who is doing that particular thing, reproducing here, they are paying royalty. So our money goes into many things. So we have to remember this. And why our ranking and all now only picking up, or now government is giving a lot of importance. We started all these things very late. See the Copyright Act 1997. Okay. And because they know that we are not ruling the country, we were maybe slaves in other colonies. So 1947 we got the freedom. So 1957 first time copyright was enacted. And slowly now you see that 2000 only the Design Act has come. Otherwise what would have happened? In case our own engineers invented something, four-wheeler car engine, somebody else would have used it. Okay? They may reproduce it without the knowledge. Now design is protected. Nobody can use our design also. Okay? And there are different ministries, not one single ministry. Mostly it comes under Commerce Ministry. So, Madam, Honorable Minister, Madam Sitaram, Madam was there as the Commerce Minister. So, he was doing a lot of initiatives, new initiatives you are reading out in Parliament. I don't know whether you listened to that at that time. So it was very interesting. So how we can go ahead with a lot of things. I mean, go ahead in this index. So now the Department of Information Technology, they take care of all IP-based things. 2020 it has come into the Department of Agriculture and Cooperation. What they done, 2000 Act is come into 2020, 20 years old. That means now only we are picking up. So here, land varieties and farmers' rights are protected. And the Ministry of Environment for Forest, now 2002, you see, very recently we are realizing our great heritage and all. Now we are introducing it, started protecting it to a legal act and all. So Ministry of Company Affairs, the competition, again the new area, maybe next time when we see the how the competition is coming into picture. The IP offices in India. If you want to, what do you call the patent, there are only 4 offices in the country. One is in Kolkata, that is head office, Delhi, Chennai, and Mumbai. Okay, so you have to file an application online or through the agency because all these patents in IPR, it is mostly to involve a lot of legal terms, which you and me will find it difficult to understand. are the four places where patenting is available. And design patenting, it is if you want to register design IPR, only Kolkata is available right now. Okay. And trademark, we have many places like Mumbai, that's any trademark you want to register, it is Mumbai based, and they have branches in Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, and Ahmedabad. And GI in the tag, suppose you want to have, it is available right now, it's available only in Chennai. And copyright, it is there in Delhi only. So if you are an artistic creation, you want to copyright protect that, then you have to find the Delhi only. And Nagpur, there is a separate institute also is there. National Institute of Intellectual Property and Management. It's a very good initiative taken by government. So that there are fundamental benefits in the area. So that our country, they can make revenue on tax. Okay. Now, what I will do is just stop sharing it and show what are the challenges in this particular thing. Always people know they come out do duplicates, no? How many start sharing. We're able to see Tisha here. Shivani.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
sir.
Now the thing is challenges. See, it is IPR, though we have legal protection and everything, always so-called piracy will be there. Somebody will come and take a product or take a concept
and then using your thing, which will look exactly, not exactly, but almost similar. And the common man, buyer, may not be able to get that. Now see here, can you see the differences here? We are able to engage into the circle with the blue and yellow color at the center. Now there is another cake company, of course not in India. They promote or market their components of this particular car product and the name BYD. But just at the immediate look, it doesn't make much difference. Maybe we will think both are same only, but they are fake. Not only this, many car companies, there are the legal wars going on. In the top, you see two cars exactly so looking similar. So one is claiming they have copied, another one is claiming same. All these cars also, no, on the right side, two cars. They're all luxurious cars, but there also they say my design they have taken up. Okay, so now you see next one. So here you can see Toyota. You must be knowing that is a particular logo is there in the Toyota car and Innova and other cars. No, if you see this logo, it will be like that. But some other company just they have lowered that circle. I mean the half a semicircle, and they are so the product spares if they sell it, but somebody may think that it is Toyota spare only, but may not be. They may not understand it is a duplicate or fake. Same way, you can see the top. Almost looks the sound looks same thing, but they are different products. Okay, so they are trying to imitate or capitalize on a patented product. They may see this particular tag. Right single is the symbol. You will see it is only for Nike, but this fellow has Nike, and the symbol what he has done, small projection is there in the thick part of it. So he claims it is own his fake only, but the idea what he does is just to cheat the public, saying that it is all the same product and get mileage or market, revenue benefit out of it. Same as see Adidas we know, but now this fellow is see some other company exactly similar. Adidas already you give a close look at it and keenly observe it is different. Pizza Hut you see almost similar, but it is not Pizza Hut. It is a Pizza Hut. So okay, so there people are there how to make everywhere money. They have methodology is not the same, but it is some modifications are done. And there is another company. So Nokia phone we know, but here you see Nokala. But nobody will read it so closely. They will think it is Nokia only. Bottom you can see a lot of softwares are there. So these are looking similar to the famous one, either your
Limca, Fanta, but they are not Fanta or Limca. Somebody else just by taking the original one, then making all these things. Okay? So here again, there are interesting examples, of course not in South India. So some mechanic, what he did, he made unrolled many pieces and made look exactly similar like pulsar. See, pulsar is the hot favorite of many youth now. So then at the time, so what he did instead of pulsar, he made pulsar. But who will read it pulsar or pulsar? Looks like pulsar. So he made that of money out of it. Okay. So this is the top. Probably now have many other challenges. Microsoft, everywhere it's Windows and all. Now we'll open it for a discussion. If you want, I can continue. It all depends on the youngsters.
Shivani,
Any question?
Sir, we buy the property or the land in some areas, we pay the NRS person. What is mean by NRS, sir?
your voice is echo and getting. I'm not able to make out. What is the question?
Sir, if anyone is buying the property or the land, we pay the NRS to the government first.
They will.
NRS
Registrar office there. So before buying the land, what you do? You take EC certificate. What is EC certificate? Encumbrance certificate. So I mean, what do they do? The registrar will pay some. They will nowadays online also available. So the registrar what will do? Suppose you are buying some land with survey number defined, giving a document just for making survey. Whether anything has been mortgage or somebody who is the owner and renew owner and all, they say that there is not mortgage or no lien is there, no loan is there. So the land is free of cost. Free of all the legal indications, then you can buy it. Same way, if you want to register for your new product, any patent or other anything under IPR, I told you offices in different places located. That you have to file it to an agency or a lawyer. So they patent search they will do. So they will take, that's why it takes 1 year to 2 years for giving you patent or trademark anything. So they will search everywhere and they will suggest you a lot of in case there is some almost similar logo or similar colors or shape, anything is there, it's already existing, you can't use this way, so can modify it. So this is how final arrangement which is unique and now nobody else has done it. Is it clear? Who asked the question?
Shivani, sir.
Shivani. Okay. Because it is coming as a easy creation.
Any questions? Anita madam.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Can you please elaborate on what kind of precautions to be taken when you are writing your research papers to not get any?
Okay. That is in fact,
That is in fact, that is a French talk also we can give. But very careful. There are many areas where, for example, take nuclear research or space many countries, European countries, America, the commerce department, they have told that it is even a hairpin should not be given to India for these departments. When Buddha smiled, that is mid-70s, we had this peaceful export of nuclear devices. They said, hereafter nothing should be given to them. collaborate with them on this for these sectors in their space.
So that means that much,
So that means that much you can say that they are respecting our strength. They think that if they give, we will grow. And Ulta is also true. They don't give anything. So technology is technology. So we have to come up with our own technology. So like we know that our Mars mission 2014 it was announced. 2014 October it was announced
that India
is launching a Mars mission. The next day, the cartoon in New York Times was very much demeaning. You can go Google and see that also. The students especially. What they said, space is an elite research area.
So
Going to Mars is beyond India's capability. So simple cartoon they have made it. What the cartoon said, inside the AC hall with a computer, laptop, there are some guys with a coat and tie and all, they are discussing about space. And India, they said that ordinary the Indian traditional dress and all, somebody coming and knocking at the door with their cow, with a bullock, some animal there. So that means what they are thinking India is a land of bullock cows and land of snake charmers. Sarcastic way they have mentioned it. You can Google and see. These fellows are thinking of launching a vehicle or reaching Mars and all. So immediately our government objected and extended apologies. New York Times apologies. But apology is not enough. No? We have to demonstrate to them that scientists of India are no way inferior to your country's fellows. So what they did, ISRO, BRC, there are many organizations, universities have joined together, and this Mars mission was a great success. Within next 3 years it was launched. You must be knowing that the first attempt itself, India succeeded. In many countries, the so-called countries, they could not succeed the first attempt. Like with the Ariel they passed it. And here in India, within short time, India could, launch mission was successful the first attempt, and the payload or number of satellites or number of add-ons was much higher. Even the countries which could not launch their payload into the Mars, they could carry it, right? So, what is the total investment? Much lower than all those countries had to repeat. So, this was hit for that sort of thing. So, our Indian media, they came out a very beautiful cartoon when it was successfully launched. I think it was 17 February or something, you can Google and see. So, they made a cartoon saying, we are inside the AC conference room with the laptop and all, and also with a cow. Okay, so that means you may call us land of snake charmers or bullock cart and all, but still we can do much better. And those fellows are standing outside the space club with their toy satellite and launch vehicle and all, standing outside. So that means this would appear whether we can reveal whatever being done by space, fast space research. These people are telling that nuclear research don't give has been, so that the reactor technology fellows will not be able to master it. Because with our country, you need a lot of energy. So when you say energy, electrical energy. Because when you have a lot of electricity, free uninterrupted supply of large quantity of electricity, industry can grow. We can have comfort at industry and home and all. Mixing, grinder, everything is working now. So then how do you make it? Your automobile, car, everything needs energy. So you can't just simply keep importing energy like petroleum products. Let's say petroleum products around 80 petroleum products. They are simply giving to India and we are consuming it. Okay, that means petroleum prices, gas prices and all will not in our control. So what's the alternative? We would have own resource, right? So these countries are telling us passion to India. So we started developing the whole technology. How the technology should be the origin or the resource, the basic raw material should be our own country. Petrol is not there, coal is not there, lignite is not limited. Coal is there. What is having unlimited resources is our sand. Okay, big sands of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Chowra district, and then Odisha some big sands. become world's second largest reserve of monocyte minerals. Okay, so monocyte minerals has no exposure to a fertile isotope, and this can be converted into a nuclear fuel, a fissile isotope of uranium, uranium-233. So that is the area of research of Madam was really thinking about by Professor short for that. So that is money with the Vinsara. So from sand to electricity. The moment already the small reactor has come up in Kalpam, 30 kilowatts per only. The non-power reactor, common reactor, Kalpam reactor, just to give the signal to the world that soon we will have our own electricity produced from our own resource, our country's resource, and our native technology, our own technology, which is very cost effective and eco-friendly and all. But in terms of cost fluctuation will not be there because unlike petrol or coal or anything else, it is we are getting our own resource from our soil. Okay, so then IPR is playing very important role. So there are different types of IPR which can be shared in the public. They will go for IPR, patent and all. But suppose you publish in some paper, you can't go for patent. So because it's already in public domain. So it is a very tricky thing you have to do it, madam. Certain things you have to make classified documents. So that many of us are in strategic department, strategic R&D, they will not be able to publish the paper because it is country's interest. So it will be classified as classified document, and it will be the country's wisdom based on it. Okay? So we can have how do we go for the separate section on the it will be very interesting because hundreds of scientists are there, so they are doing a lot of research, whether in public domain or for the country's strategic R&D and all. So we will have a separate discussion on that.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
But I would all the universities and colleges which are doing all the universities and colleges which are doing especially mass communication and journalism, you can contribute a lot of things with this idea. Because I know this, we handle many other communication journalism classes in other websites also. They're very creative. Unlike you see the engineering students are all routine science students and all. These people are very creative because they just investigative journalism. And they even BA we get under, I know that now every BA we get is Madam's junior, I believe, Ratnakar. So today morning he spoke to me saying that Madam is my senior and all he was telling. He is now entire news, news he is getting it. That means you have very the future of India is in your hands now, this particular department. No? So if you are able to interact with them and we can just figure the thought process, they can do wonders. So probably after this lockdown, we will have many other topics for mass communication. Okay, so you can take many case studies which are one of attention or where I mean we can talk about politics, any project which is having controversies, no? From the journalist angle, we conduct a lot of journalist workshops also, so that we can explore what is right, what is wrong, how to present it to the public, so that now because of the WhatsApp university, a lot of fake messages are going around for example, take COVID. So many things are, many people, many Western they have become the doctors now. So they are promoting each and everything. So we will interact with our young minds saying how to make our fellows get the right information, right time and all. We will discuss because we do a lot of things for the journalists and as well as their students also. Like ACJ and all. They are many colleges we interact. Because in scientific things, most of the places what the problem is, journalists may not be from scientific or engineering background. So they unless they are given the right information and in a simple terms, that's why we have lot of simple tools so that they understand the thing better and they report it correctly. So many areas are there. We will probably after this lockdown or next semester we can have direct classes with a lot of exam models. Yes, sir. Hello. it's either query from
students,
student,
then we can close
then
it
we can
off.
close it off.
Sir.
Browser.
So
So
almost
almost
close
it's
now.
closed now.
5
5
o'clock.
o'clock.
Students are
Students are
interested.
interested,
We
we
can
can
have
have
separation
separation
also.
also.
More sessions on this.
Sir, ma'am has some technical problems, sir.
We are interested.
Yeah.
If
Any
any question
question
you
you
have,
have,
if you
if
have
you have any questions, our students, they can send me a mail, they copy to the HOD and yeah. Shall we close it? Browser, shall we close?
Or any more interaction is there?
Sir, ma'am is little bit outside, sir.
Browser is online. Sujata madam.
Some others are online.
Yeah. Just see whether we can close it or either any other questions are there.